Made it to the campground. That's cool. Alright. I am about to go solo hike the Natural Bridge Loop here in Kentucky. It was my first solo camp and hike in a few years. I can't exactly remember how long, but packed up my tent over here. I got my camcorder here on a tripod that I'm going to also be bringing on the hike with me. And yeah, about to go start. So after just ascending the stairs, this is where the hike is starting. I believe it is a mile loop. So actually, on my way driving to the trailhead, I was probably driving frustratingly slow for the car that was behind me because I was trying to scope out all the other places I can stop and like trailheads, and I saw there's a music store. It's like a music store, like bar / live music thing. They didn't look open yet. Maybe they're open later. So I'm gonna go check that out. Really, Natural Bridge is the main trail I'm just wanting to take on today and do a big loop and catch a lot of the sights. I think maybe Angel Windows is on the way. I could be totally wrong about that. But I'm still in the first few minutes of the Natural Bridge hike. I got my Smokey the Bear walking stick that I'm also not sure if I'm using that correctly, because I've never used a walking stick before and it feels weird. I'm also wearing my new hiking shoes for the first time. I see people. I'm going to stop recording. I'll talk more later. I got stuck on these things. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on this. I gotta tuck the tripod legs in. There was a couple waiting to cross on that very narrow bridge that I was getting stuck on because the leg of my tripod had flew out while I was walking and got me stuck on the bridge. So that's how we're starting off. So originally, I was going to take the Balanced Rock Trail to Natural Bridge, but the in-between is closed. So I'll have to split up the hikes and take Balanced Rock here, come all the way back down, and start Natural Bridge right over there. So my hike is being split up, not as I intended, but also I didn't have a hard route set anyway. I'm going to be getting a lot of steps in. My pack is pretty heavy. My ass answered the call of the graybeards. Now they got me climbing the 5,000 steps. I should have never answered the call of the graybeards, bro. Yeah, so now to get to Natural Bridge, I gotta double back, go the way I came, which wasn't far. It's steep, but it's not far, so now I gotta go down that. That's why I got the walking pole. Got this thing at Goodwill. yesterday. I was going to do this hike without a walking pole. Crazy. Battery's dying actually a lot faster on this camera than I thought too. I only got like 30 minutes worth of battery left on this. I brought a backup battery, so not with me on this walk. Battery's back at camp, but I'm going to be a bit more sparse now, probably recording with what time I got left. But yeah, that was Balanced Rock on the Natural Bridge. There it is. Right up there.
I mean, if it's a little rushed, but yeah, you could do that.
I'll try.
But all right,
I'll try.
Oh, I might need to take the backpack off for this one, or else we're gonna repeat the bridge incident. Oh. I was right. Tripod is. I have to take it sideways. I can't really turn this thing off yet. Starting to think this tripod is causing more trouble than it's worth. Camera battery's now in the red, so I think I'm just going to save this purely for some landscape shots now.
yeah.
The current battery on this camera is about to die, like for real this time. Like I said, I'm going to capture as much as I can before it dies. That is that's Natural Bridge. It's where we just hiked from. It was actually a really quick round way that way. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Actually, another side note, I met a really nice Kentucky State Park Ranger on my way up here. His name was Jack. His name was Jack. And he recommended me to take the way I'm taking down, Devil's Gulch. And he said it was one of his favorites. So, Jack, I'm taking you on your word. I'm gonna hike Devil's Gulch down. And you know, if I have a little life left in this thing, maybe I'll capture some. The bottom of my trek pole fell off, and I don't know where. That's where I started, I think. You see my car from here, maybe? Oh yeah, there's my car. All right. Well, we got here. So pretty much, the camera died right before I took Devil's Gulch down, and I wasn't gonna have my hands out or recording any of that anyway, because that was slippery enough, not trying to record it. But otherwise, just finished up hiking and got back to the campground. Getting a fire going now, about to heat up my dinner, and then I'm gonna cook breakfast in the morning, and I'm gonna eat lunch as well before I go kayaking tomorrow. And then for dinner, I'm probably gonna try out the Daniel Boone Cafe. Tonight, I pre-packed like 2 wraps. I'm gonna eat one of them, but I'm gonna like reheat it over the fire. I just made it with like chicken, pepperoni, lettuce, banana peppers, red onion. I've been thinking about it all day, especially even when I started the hike. All I've had to eat today is a banana and a Chick-fil-A chicken and egg white grill for breakfast. I had some trail mix, homemade trail mix as well on top of the natural bridge. But yeah, purchased my firewood. Got some wine. But yeah, that's the plan for the night. So this is where I know Kyler is gonna laugh at me if Kyler watches this. For dinner tonight, made a little burrito wrap. I'm just gonna reheat it over the fire for tonight. I got bigger, better plans for breakfast. I actually packed like eggs and a pancake mix. I didn't even level the camera before I started cooking. And I also got my smoked tomato and basil soup that I made at work last month, and I froze a bunch so I could reheat for times like this. So I'm heating up dinner right now, and then I'm gonna eat it, relax by the fire, play some guitar, and probably play some cards, and call it a night, because I wanna go to sleep early, and I wanna get up early and take a hike before I go kayaking tomorrow, I think. So that's the plan. Yeah. This was a great idea. This right here. Like, actually, you know what? Like, all this, it's like a really great idea. is currently going on 5:30. I just slept 8 hours, and I can't really go back to sleep. But the sun doesn't rise for another 2 hours. So I forgot to pack a book. I gotta find something to do to kill the time. I was thinking about starting breakfast, but it's still probably a little too early for that, because everyone else is still sleeping on the campsite. So I'll probably start breakfast around 6:30, so by the time I'm finishing up, the sun is actually rising. And then I'm gonna get a start for the day. So I decided I'm just gonna play some cards for the next hour or so, and listen to my music at a very reasonably super quiet volume that is only in my tent. It probably sounds loud on camera because I have the camera right next to the speaker, but this thing does not go far. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour until it's 6:30. And I'm going to get started on breakfast for sunrise. Okay, well, I am now boiling some water in my kettle here, which I'm actually going to turn that side away from the fire so it doesn't burn the tip off. Got the water boiling. Gonna make some coffee. Gonna sit and drink our coffee for a little bit. And then after that, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I am making pancakes and eggs this morning. So we got peanut butter, we got syrup, we got bananas. And I think the kettle is about to start screaming. So I'm gonna get ready to put the camera down and pick this up before it wakes everyone else. So it's finally bright enough outside I could turn off the emergency light. I'm still in the middle of making breakfast. I just finished up pancake number, I don't even think you can see that. I just finished up pancake number 3. Originally I only made enough mix for 2, but I've been thinking about these pancakes all morning, so I doubled the batter, and I'm about to make 4 pancakes, and then 2 eggs. And then, coffee finished a minute ago. I've been drinking the coffee, which I've been absolutely looking forward to. And then once I eat breakfast, I'm just gonna, I think, repack some things in my bag. The bag was a little heavy yesterday. And then, I have my hike planned out for this morning. I forget, it's like the double arch trail. It's a big loop. I'm doing like 6 miles this morning. But I know it at least takes me around to the double arch. But there's like a few different sites to see along the way, and that's if, they're not closed. I don't think they should be. Hopefully not. I didn't see anything when I was looking up about them online not this morning, but last night. So, and then once I get back from the hike, whenever that is, if I got time to chill out, I'm going to chill out. But then, I am going crystal cave kayaking today. So, that'll be really fun. Or at least I hope it will be. I paid $80 to be able to do so. Alright, I'm going to finish up this last pancake. I'm going to do the eggs, and then breakfast. Got eggs, pancakes with bananas, cinnamon sugar, maple syrup. Got the coffee down there. Got breakfast. Nice. So we're going to be taking the big loop here. It is now 9 o'clock, and I just started the double arch loop. Got a cool rock formation here behind me. Today I opted out of bringing the tripod for the camera. It caused way too many and more issues than what it was worth. This hiking pole's been amazing though. I think it's been, like, my knees already hurt, but I think they hurt a lot less than what they would if I didn't have this. And today we opted for hiking in shorts, which it's really cold right now. It was like 42 or 43 when I woke up. It's in the 50s now, and it's supposed to get up to the 70s. So I'm bracing the colder weather now in hopes of it paying off later with it getting warmer, even than it was yesterday, and I was sweating yesterday. So, yep. The battery on the camera this time should last a little bit longer, but even then I'm still going to be a little more conservative with the battery, so probably fewer front-facing updates like this, and I'm going to try and save it for, you know, things that look better than this. I believe that is where I'm headed. All the way over there. And then back that way to where I parked. About an hour into the hike now. This is awesome. This is really cool. I've been in the, I guess you would call it like valley of these little mountains and everything, and you know, the way down killed me, the way up is killing me, and we're still on our way to Double Arch. Thing is, after Double Arch, it's I still got another 2 hours probably. Either right on the dot 2 hours, or I got a little under 2 hours. Anyway, I've been down here for a while now. If you guys remember, I started up in the mountains, somewhere there you can't see anymore. And that's only been like, I want to say I was there just like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm gonna say 30 minutes ago. Oh, there's a sign. Oh my God. So the Double Arch, I gotta go that way, and then double back this way to get back to where I parked. I think I still got like 2 miles left too. But yeah, we're almost 3/4 of the mile to Double Arch. Okay. All right, we are now right below the Double Arch. Still got about a 1/4 mile to go up, and then back down and back this way. And after checking my trailing map, I'm finding out I think this little detour added another hour to my hike. I thought, you know, last time I checked it, I thought I had 2 hours left, and then I look and I had 2 hours and 15 minutes left. couple minutes ago. So, the only downside to I love a hike. I love a good long hike. Is I got my kayaking at 5, and I need to be there by at least 4:30. It is currently, gonna check my watch. It's almost 5. It's almost 11:30. So, what? I mean, it's not bad. It's 11:30. So say it's almost 12. 3-hour hike. It's gonna put me back at the trailhead around 3. Takes me about 20 minutes to drive back to my campsite. Go back, freshen up, hopefully lay down. I really hope I get to lay down. And then I gotta find out how long it takes me to get to the kayaking place too, actually, so that'll determine some things. But like I said, we're just going up now. And that's where we were. Somewhere around here, like there and there. Whew. And then we hiked all that. So I could be wrong, but I saw this as one of 2 ways to get up to the top of the arch. And the other way is the way I'm going to take back down, because it looks more approachable that way. But it was going to be a harder climb than it was coming down. But I got up here, and we are approaching the top over here. I'm gonna do a little hop. And we're gonna sit for a little bit longer, and then haul. We're gonna haul it back to the car. This is insane, dude. I started all the way over there, on that ridge line up there. Go further up this way. You know, this would be easier with both hands free, not holding the camera, but I want to get this whole thing. Oh, man. And made it. Wow. So this is the top of Double Arch. Took me, let's get the time here, over an hour from the Ox Trail. 54 minutes, we did that under an hour. 3.36 miles. 486 foot elevation gain, and 2 hours and 43 minutes remaining back to the trailhead. And it's worth it. This is so worth it. I'm using my hand to block the sun. I'm chilling up here right now, and I just remembered I have a wrap still in the cooler back at camp. I'm so excited. It almost makes me want to get up and just start hiking back for the wrap, but this is nice. I'm going to be up here for a little bit longer. Alright, I just descended down from the Double Arch, and I'm on the backtrack trail right now. I'm not back on the full loop yet, but spent a good amount of time up there. I heard another family coming up and figured, you know, let them have a spot to themselves as well. So I made my way down, told them where to get a good view to climb those stairs, and now making the backtrack. So supposedly 2.5 more hours to go. This was a great hike. This was a really, really great, awesome hike. I highly recommend this one. I loved this one. I'd love to do it again. Come back when there's more foliage than just like the pine needles and pine trees and all the stuff up. I'd like to see what it's like a lot more lush in the summer and especially the fall. I bet the fall is phenomenal on this trail. But yeah, making it back now, and kayaking is next. And now we are back on the main trail. Back to the White Diamonds. Made it back to the trailhead. Completely forgot. I left that wrap in the car, like in the cooler. I just forgot I packed the cooler in the car. This is the best thing. This tastes like the best thing I've ever eaten after that. I think I overshot it. I think I did too much. I don't even know where I'm going. I have no room in the cooler for this. I could probably share. I could probably share some. It is currently 5:25 in the morning. I again woke up at 4 a.m. and could not go back to sleep again. So this morning made a fire. Just pancakes this morning, no eggs. I only brought 2 eggs and a cup of coffee. Today is our last day, or our last, morning. Gotta check out by 12. And it is starting to rain a little bit. I can feel it sprinkling from above. So we're getting out of here at a good time, I think. It was another very early morning. I woke up at 4 a.m. on the dot this time. And just made myself some more pancakes and finished off the coffee I brought. Tore down the campsite pretty quickly, actually, way quicker than what I thought. And I just wanted to hit another hike or two before ending the trip and heading home. So I picked the Whittleton Arch trail, and apparently you're with this creek for most of the trail. And it's really early in the morning. It is just now gone on 8 o'clock. So this will be a nice wake up morning hike. So this is Whittleton Arch. It is gorgeous. I'd say this trip and the hike to Double Arch have been my two favorite hikes. This one was a lot shorter than Double Arch, but the scenery was absolutely gorgeous. It's not a loop, it's a there and back, so I'm gonna get to see it again. But this is incredible. I'm just sitting here for a minute. Got my bird feed, my trail mix that I'm eating, and there was just someone here a minute ago, and they were like singing, and everything resonated really well in the cave, and it sounded really good and cool. It's got a little mini waterfall. It is gorgeous here. Gorgeous. I'm playing Scoundrel right now, solo card game, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. So I'm going to record this one real quick. Even if you don't understand the rules, I'm not going to stop to explain them. I'm just going to keep playing. King is 13 damage, the difference of 4. So that brings me down to 3 health. Then I use 10 health, get back up to 13. Alright. Queen is 12, so I'm going to take 3 damage and have 10 health. Oh man, that's the one thing is like, alright, and then the final pull, bang, 10 for 1 damage, but that's whatever, I don't even care, because cleared the dungeon at the waterfall. I think that makes this the best hike. I think that's it. Alright, I just got back to my car from hiking Whittleton Arch. Got cold pizza, cold Coke Zero, and that was the last hike. I'm about to go home, do a lot of laundry. This was the muddiest hike I did. It rained a little bit this morning while I was waking up and packing up the tent, a little bit. I don't know if there was any more rain over here, but I mean, it's also a creek side hike, so it was just muddy and wet throughout. This was a great trip. This was a really great trip. I loved this. I needed this. I planned this last minute at the beginning of the month, and I'm gonna be doing it again. I'm definitely gonna come back here sometime. I scoped out a lot of places I've come to like know that I really love, and I want to show some friends now. And there's so much I also didn't do. A lot I didn't do. Like I only did 3 or 4 trails, and then plus the kayaking. My favorite thing from this trip was the Double Arch and that Whittleton Arch I just did. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. That was I think the shortest hike I did, and the scenery was I think my favorite. But I'm gonna sit and enjoy this. I think I got a 4 to 4.5 hour drive back home, and after credit scene, getting coffee at Daniel Boone coffee shop for the drive home.